everybody was really fantastic, and we had a lot of fun working together too. It was a fun film set. We shot that in Brooklyn, New York, in fact.
De hecho, hemos visualizado su cine más el de que hay un colega nuestro que ha trabajado contigo bastante, entonces yo quisiera preguntarle sobre esta producción y también en actual junto en The Light, sobre cómo es el contraste suyo de estos dos personajes.
Starting asking about your work with one of our friends, that is James Balsamo. He has been here on the channel, and yes, in fact, I got the lot to watch The Lich. I really love it. And John watched I Spill Your Guts. I need to watch it. So, how do you see like the contrast from the character from both of these movies, the Lich and I Spill Your Guts?
I guess my favorite James Balsamo film I've ever worked on will always be I Spill Your Guts, because it was the first time we were teamed together. I enjoyed the role that I had in that. It was interesting. There was a little bit more to it than a lot of my other roles with James. A lot of movies I've been in with James, like The Lich and Catch of the Day and some other, and Bite School, have been like kind of short cameos and things like that. So to me, I liked I Spill Your Guts more because it was a little bit more of a developed character.
John, la peli favorita de Genoveva es I Spill Your Guts, porque en todos los proyectos donde ha salido de James Balsamo es donde ella ha tenido, digamos, mayor desarrollo de su personaje. En los demás, digamos que ha sido más como apariciones, aunque a mí me gustó mucho lo que hizo en The Lich, pero pues creo que tú ya te viste I Spill Your Guts y te gustó el papel de ella. Es más, dile, ¿qué te parece el papel de ella en I Spill Your Guts? Dile.
Wow, el papel de ella es increíble, la manera en cómo desenvuelve el personaje, a la manera de resolver esa situación, que eso es muy enigmático.
In fact, John is telling me, because I asked him about your role in I Spill Your Guts, he watched it, that yes, he really loved how do you develop the situation that your character got in this movie. So, kudos.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, John.
De hecho, también está la de Jack of Slasher, que es una producción también que me pareció bastante interesante sobre lo que es desprendiendo la perspectiva desde los filmes que tratan que tener sobre Satán, ¿no? Pero me gustaría saber cómo usted, todos estos filmes que usted ha interpretado de esos estilos, este es el que más tiene de pronto más desenvolvimiento de aquel ser, o cuál de tus personajes es el que dice, wow, esto es donde yo tengo más un poco de entendimiento en este sentido.
Okay, this is an interesting question from John. He watched Jack of Slasher, but we know that you got a very, very wide range of characters that you had made. So he asked you, and this kind of slashers or horror movies, satanic movies, whatever, and what do you think that is the character that you feel that, oh yes, I really like how I play it, this kind of role?
That's a good question. I think a lot of times I enjoy being the killer more than the victim. Like, for instance, yeah, you can understand why. Usually the killer gets more dialogue and screen time. And also it's nice to be in that kind of role. So Hunters is one of my favorite films for me, getting to be like a really disturbed, aggressive, crazy kind of character. Playing a crazy character can be a lot of fun. So Hunters is one of my favorite. And like I said, any movie that I'm in where I'm playing like a killer or a more dominant kind of character, I think are my favorites.
Hunters. Porque ella dice que es su personaje, o sea, en este tipo de películas, su favorito, porque ella, bueno, creo que tú le das la razón, a ella le gusta ser más la asesina que la asesinada, sí. Y obviamente los diálogos que se dan en los asesinatos. Anota Hunters.
Anotado Hunters también, por eso le pregunté sobre esta producción, porque hay dos saltos, puede decirse, de seres, bueno, Supremo y ser amo del Señor de la Oscuridad, pero también yo quisiera preguntarle sobre cómo es cambiar ese chip, esa perspectiva del bien al mal sobre esta producción.
I really need to watch this movie just for the title. And yes, John asked about Jack of the Slasher, and in fact, he knows Hunters. We need to see it. And knowing that
was fun because I got to play like a sexy Satanist character, and I'm a kind of an evil character in that too. So that was kind of fun too. Yeah.
Wow, es que John dice que es una sexy satanista, pero también
Wow.
como, o sea, es un personaje muy, 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 hay que verlo. But now the question is, we go to the opposite, from the total evil to the kindness. Yes, how do you switch on this kind of roles and talking more about Jesus, the daughter of God? I need to watch it just for the title.
Yeah, well, that's just part of being an actor is that you just always want to find yourself in every character. There's always everybody kind of has a dark side and has a light side to themselves, and you have to bring that into your character. I think I play an assassin. Yeah, I think I'm there to kill Saint Peter. In fact, which is pretty intense. So that's kind of like a different sort of role for me to play. Yeah. So that was interesting. And also to be involved in kind of a religious comedy is kind of a weird thing. So you don't get to do that really every day. Not many people make comedies about religion.
Oh my God, I'm watching the cast. George Fisher from Cannibal Corpse is there. Wow, I'm watching the casting of that movie, and George Fisher from Cannibal Corpse is on the casting. Do you share scenes with him? Tell me.
No, I don't think I had any scenes with him. Yeah, it's a pretty crazy cast of people. Yeah, that it's involved in the film, and so I shot I think just 1 or 2 days, and I was just involved with the actors that are in my scenes. I didn't get to interact with other people, unfortunately. Sometimes it's amazing you work on a film with so many different people, but you're never on set at the same time. So you don't get to actually see him until we have the red carpet event or maybe like the screening of it when it's done. Sometimes we get to see each other at that point. So.
Yes, and this kind of movies, because I remember in James Balsamo, I don't know how does he does those castings. I mean, he put like metalheads, porn stars, actors, actresses from various backgrounds. It's crazy. This is really crazy. Oh, John, continúa. Lo que pasa es que te tengo que, John, la peli no trata precisamente del bien o el mal, sino una visión retorcida de la religión. Y ella interpreta, de hecho, aquí hay un dato buenísimo. Ella asesina a San Pedro en la película. No te digo todo. Y en la película aparece George Fisher de Cannibal Corpse, pero ella dice, y eso obviamente se da mucho en cintas como las de James Balsamo, que son las de James, que los castings son loquísimos, pero ellos tienden a verse en los estrenos.
Wow, eso es excelente. No es para que en esta pregunta, gracias Andrés por esa gran traducción, sino en esta pregunta no es para que me hables de cada uno, mencionándolos, porque yo sé que ella está familiarizada con el tema zombie, entonces está Army of the Dead, está grandes producciones de series de televisión, pero yo sí le quiero preguntar es, ¿cuál de todos estos roles que tú has estado es el que más se adapta a la realidad? El que tú digas, mire, si esto sucede, por favor, ya tendré en cuenta este dato.
Sometimes reality imitates fiction and vice versa. You got a really great resume in some of these productions, being television, cinema. In fact, you had appeared on Army of the Dead and a lot of movies. In all of these roles, what do you think that is the most, you can say, like realistic zombie, or if somehow the zombie apocalypse happens, you will tell people, oh, watch out for this movie and the role I did in this movie because it's the most accurate, and we can say in a crazy way.
My most accurate? Well, for me, I guess one of my favorite films is always Apocalypse Kiss because it's this sci-fi thriller. It takes place in the future in this dystopian reality and this world. Maybe a future we're heading towards, and I'm like a pregnant hippie. It's a character role for me. I really enjoyed the production, the cast, the script, the director, and I like sci-fi movies. So that was kind of a cool movie to be involved in. So that's the one I always kind of remember. And if I'm going to rewatch a movie I did, sometimes I rewatch that one,
The thing that I love about this interview is that we mentioned some movies, but like you got a really great resume. You told us about another movie, so it will be great to note it down. So, John, anota esta. La favorita de ella es Apocalypse Kiss. Dice que no solo por el desarrollo del personaje, digamos como una especie de hippie, sino porque esta asume el apocalipsis zombie, por así decirlo, desde la ciencia ficción, no tanto desde el terror de zombies o algo así.
Wow.
Dice que es una película donde le fascinó trabajar con el director, trabajar con el elenco está buenísimo, o sea, ahí tú lo estás viendo, DC Douglas, Tommy Jean, Christian Grilo es el director. Dice que esta es una de las que más recomienda por cómo desarrolló el personaje, sobre todo los papeles que ella ha hecho de zombies, ¿no? Que tú sabes que son increíbles y son muchísimos.
Wow. Yo sí la
Anotada.
felicito y la voy a anotar porque también ella va, bueno, está familiarizada con estar promocionando su nueva película, que es El ataque de, bueno, ahí
Las
está,
gallinas asesinas.
entonces, por favor, dígame qué sucede más en esto, qué pista nos puedes dar.
I don't know, and I have to congratulate you because you made it. You appear attached to this project as a short film, but now it's a movie. If you can tell us something that we can expect about Attack of the Killer Chickens, the movie.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is the place.
Okay. Sure. Attack of the Killer Chicken started out as a short film that I did. It's 6.5 minutes long. It went to about 50 film festivals. It won a bunch of awards. And then I got a producer named Dave Stein. He played the Lich in James Balsamo's movie. Great guy. And he produced the feature film, which is now available on Amazon and Vimeo. Attack of the Killer Chicken is the movie. It's a feature-length film. It's over an hour. And it's about evil chicken puppets from another planet coming here and taking over Earth.
John, dice que I was taking some time because I was reading the casting and it's great to see the amazing Lloyd Kaufman there. So I was hearing and seeing the casting of the movie. It's amazing. I will translate. John, me demoré porque está viendo el casting. Obviamente aparece Lloyd Kaufman. Sí, el cortometraje. Esto, que por cierto aquí sí es una claridad, porque en IMDb se dice que ella está attached es cuando alguien, como cuando ponen tu nombre, no, ella en realidad lo dirigió. Fue a 55 festivales, ganó muchísimos
Wow.
premios.
Yeah.
Un amigo productor, I'm telling about the words from the short film that made reality the long movie. John, obviamente un productor amigo de James Balsamo, tomó la película. Es una película grande, está en Vimeo y está en una plataforma que ya mencionó. Sí, es una película, una hora sobre, sí, son, aquí nos dice algo, sí, son gallinas, pero digamos que estas gallinas asesinas están siendo manejadas por otro ente, no podemos decir más nada. Wow, solo resta decir que es un proyecto pues que tiene mi interés.
No, y además, que yo sé, pues, bueno, yo no voy a decir cuál es la persona, pero por lo menos Col Cinema, que financia lo que es el tema de producción de estos cintas, maravilloso. Yo quisiera preguntarle sobre el universo de Bloody No. Acá estuvo en la segunda parte nuestra querida Natalie Perry, sí, pero también estuvo, pues, aparte de monjas y todo, Bonnie Arons estuvo acá, entonces que
Hannah Firman
no,
también.
Ana Firma, entonces que nos cuente sobre este universo no, de todo ese Bloody No que nos espera, grandes producciones, Phil Fairman, David Perry también está, no, cuéntanos.
Okay, we got the loot in this channel to kinda arrange our own set of movies about non-exploitation. In fact, we got Bonnie Adams from The Nun. We got Hannah Firman from Saint Agatha. We got Natalie Perry that is attached to the second part of this project that you will appear in the third part of Bloody Nun. What can you tell us about being part of? In fact, Natalie is also in this movie. Tell us, yes, what's your opinion about being part of one of these non-exploitation genre? What we can expect? Any word about this production? One of the most waited in this channel, by the way. Like I was saying, you will appear in Bloody Nun 3, and it's great because we kinda interviewed before people that had appeared in the non-exploitation genre, like Bonnie Adams from The Nun, like Hannah Firman from Saint Agatha. You will appear in Bloody Nun 3, of course, Natalie Perry. Yeah, what do you feel about this? What do you have to say about this genre and this production that will appear, Bloody Nun 3?
Oh, Bloody Nun 3. I had a lot of fun on the set of the Bloody Nun 3. It was my first time playing a police officer. I'm actually the police chief. So that was really cool. And that actually led to me recently being cast in another film as a police officer. So that's really cool. So destiny is always at play, I think. I originally, with the Bloody Nun, believe it or not, I had gone through a couple different castings. First, they were going to have me as a dominatrix. Then I was going to be a nun. And then I ended up being a police chief, which I think is my favorite of the three. So I think everything worked out for the best. I think, playing a police officer is always a really interesting kind of role. And it was my first time doing that. And I look forward to playing more roles like that in the future. So I had a lot of fun on set, a lot of really cool people to work with. I had some scenes with Tina Kraus and some of the other actors in the production. The director, Will, did a really fantastic job. Julie was great to work with, Julie Prescott. Everybody was really fantastic, and we had a lot of fun working together too. It was a fun film set. We shot that in Brooklyn, New York, in fact.
And we can know something about the other project that you will do, an officer.
Well, the other project probably will know more about that probably after the summer. Mm-hmm.
Every time we deal with the non-exploitation, I always put this cheer about this crazy zombie non. Oh, it's from a metal band from my city. It's called Son of Paradise. But every time I really love this genre. So every time we talk about non-exploitation, I got my t-shirt as a celebration. Cool. I will tell John, es que es una locura, porque ella audicionó para 3 roles en esta película y menos mal le dieron el que ella quería. Iba a ser una dominatrix. Y después de todo lo que se dio, ella es la primera vez, que eso es lo bueno, que va a interpretar a un oficial de policía, pero fue tan bueno este papel que le va a permitir interpretar de nuevo a una oficial de policía en un proyecto que dijo que por ahí podríamos saber ese proyecto por ahí en el verano, y obviamente comparte escenas con Tina Kraus, con Julianne Prescott, entonces buenísimo.
Hay 3 producciones que sí quiero poder culminar, pero primero hablemos sobre ZDN. Wow, no, es una superproducción. George Lazenby, está nuestros queridos amigos como los Sean Phillips, Rick Steven, Lazardo, Sheridan. Cuéntanos sobre esa producción. Y Kane Hodder también.
Y Roger Corman, wow.
Mike.
Y Roger. Wow, one of the productions that really got us hooked, we expect, is ZDN. In fact, it's an amazing casting with Sheridan, Roger Corman, George Lazenby, Robert Lazardo. What can we expect about your role in this production and this production?
That is something I'm still kind of waiting on, and I don't really know a lot about it this time. That's something that's going to develop, so I don't know what to say right now.
So we will stay hyped. John,
we will see. Down the road, we'll know more. Mm-hmm.
John, que tenemos que estar más en el camino. Digamos que es una producción, obvio. Nos tiene hypeados, como le está diciendo, pero se va a saber un poco más después de ellos. Digamos que lo bueno es que se mencionó.
Y bueno, por último, que nos dé pistas sobre The White She on the Sands y Born in Hell, porque me tiene matado con esas dos.
You got John really hyped, and matado is killed in Spanish, because he really wants to know, if you can tell us, something about Burning Hell and The Witches in the Sun.
Okay, Burning Hell, that's something we filmed a while ago, and I'm waiting for them to finish it and put it together. I know they've had some issues with the director's father passing away recently and some other stuff. So hopefully that'll get finished at some point. Because that's a good one. We have a lot of really cool people in Burning Hell. And what was the other one? Oh, Witches of the Sand. Witches of the Sand is a UK-based film. And I think they're still filming some scenes for that. I filmed my scenes a while ago. I know Brink Stevens is in that, Lynn Lowry, and a whole bunch of really cool horror people. It's based in the United Kingdom, but they got actors really from all over the world to take part. And I'm really looking forward to that. I enjoyed my scenes. The director and everybody was really sweet. I think that's going to be pretty exciting when it comes out. It's just like, it's nice because it's so many different people from the horror genre all coming together to work on one movie, which is really cool.
Yes, in fact, the amazing Donnelly Hazing is here, and she was on the channel. She was one of the first guests on this channel. I will translate. John, Burning Hell, digamos que ha habido unos problemas, más como personales por parte del director, pero que ahí va. Lo bueno de Witches in the Sun es que John, a pesar del elenco, que tú ves que hay muchos amigos, obviamente Tauma, obviamente actores convencionados acá antes, la producción es en Inglaterra, pero es como un proyecto que se decidió hacer homenaje, no para homenajear, sino para mostrar diversos talentos del terror. De hecho, la película sigue, Genoveva ya hizo sus escenas, que gracias por mencionar la película, porque es uno de los proyectos que ya me espera. Yo de mi parte, aplaudo, increíble.
Adela,
¿O tienes más preguntas?
Solo esto que es lo último de Dios para preguntarle, que te definas en una palabra de todos estos años que has tenido, porque la verdad, sí felicitamos todo ese gran esfuerzo que has hecho en este séptimo arte, que para nosotros es una grande.
First, as a final, we have to thank you for being here. I know it's difficult to talk about your whole career in this little time.
Where
but
are
if
you
can-
guys located, by the way?
We are in Cúcuta. This is the border between Venezuela and Colombia, but we are in
Oh,
Colombia. of
wow.
course.
Okay. Oh, very cool.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
New York
yes.
City. So I just thought that was interesting. Very cool. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, it's hard
very
to fit
good.
your whole career into 30 minutes, but we're giving it a shot.
Yes, and the final is define yourself or your career in one word.
Oh my goodness. Perseverance.
Perseverante. John, I will tell that the highs and everything. And the camera is yours. You can send a hi to the channel, to whatever you want. Tell people to be your social media. If you want to mention some project, go ahead. The camera is yours.
Okay. Hi, I'm Genevieve Rossi. Please look for me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I have a website. And my film that I directed, wrote, and starred in with an amazing cast, Attack of the Killer Chickens, the movie, is now available on Amazon Prime, also on DVD, and also on Vimeo. So please watch Attack of the Killer Chickens, the movie. Thank you.
John wanna know is that you kind of saw before something about this channel, because we got people that you had worked, but we got the amazing James Balsamo here. Or this is the first time that you know about the channel? Tell the truth.
Everybody did a wonderful job. Thank you so much for having me on. This is my first time hearing about the channel, yes, but thank you so much for having me on. Thank you.
My pleasure. It's honor.
John, que es la primera vez, pero que hicimos un buen trabajo. Yo me siento orgulloso, siéntete orgulloso.
No,
our pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Bye, bye.
much.
Thank you. God bless and
Bye,
have
bye.
a great day. Okay.
Thank you so much.
And you. Good weekend.